Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. Today we need to discuss about how to deploy the application using auto scaling and ALB load balancer. So today we are going to discuss a few more topics on AWS. Previous classes we covered almost VPC, almost all the topics we covered on VPC. Please go through the first previous videos, then you can understand what is the private subnet and public subnets, how we can create the VPCs, then how to launch your private application servers and public application servers, so you can understand better. Please go through. I am highly recommending that please go through that previous videos. Then today we need to discuss, for example, my application is running one server. If that server is by unfortunately that server is going down, like that server is terminating, some support persons or any by mistakenly they are deleting that server, then how we can take the highly availability, or if anyone deleting by default, how we can create one more same configuration. So today we need to discuss about this. This is very important. Like if you are going to your companies also, they will ask to create load balancers and auto scaling groups. And if you are going, if your EC2 server is for CPU utilization going to 100%, how we are routing the traffic, how we are maintaining the traffic. Like this theory part is so many things is there. Like if you want to understand more thing, load balancer and auto scaling, you can go through the AWS documentations also is there. Go through first of that if you want to understand the what is auto scaling, what is load balancer. So today there is no that much time of we need to cover everything, so we can go for directly in practical. You just see this practical, how we are doing, how we are maintaining, and how we can, if your server is goes down, how we can create automatically one more server, that we can see practicals now. Then you can understand all the things. Okay, without any delay we can go to steps, all the steps. This is only headings I have added. I'm not adding like all the details how we can create. Like if you want, you need to go through this video only, then we are covering everything, like how we can do, how we can create everything. This is for the just for understanding how to do these topics. Okay, today we need to cover first we are creating AMIs. Like first we can take existing any existing application. For example, I need to deploy HTTP and HTTPD. So I'm taking my existing servers only. So that existing server, just create the one AMI. That AMI will take everything whatever you are installing your server. That AMI will take the backup of this image, so that using that image, we need to create the auto scaling group, that I will show you. And step number 2, you just create the target group of load balancer. Then you can attach the target group in your load balancer listener. Then you can add the rules of load balancer and create the launch template, then attach the AMIs. See, first step we are creating AMIs, right? In this step, that AMIs we need to attach in launch template. So that auto scaling group will select the launch template, then it will communicate to both. So again we are going to attach the load balancer in auto scaling group. So if you are going to your load balancer, your application using your application exposing using load balancer DNS only, right? If you are hitting that load balancer, request will come to your target group. So target group will connecting your auto scaling group. If you are going to load is above 50% of load of your server, then it will target group will inform to your auto scaling group is more requests are coming into the load balancer. Like this is very high traffic is like this customers like we are getting high traffics in load balancer, so we need to launch one more server that informing to the auto scaling. Auto scaling will create the one more server. A target group will inform to auto scaling. Auto scaling will be creating one more server for like high availability of the your application. So that load balance, then load balancer will take care of the forwarding the load of one more server also. Same configuration in the same security group, same VPC and same availability zone. That is the main concept of the today we are covering all the topics of this. On step number 8, you just add that required scaling group of capacity. Like for example, I have to minimum two EC2 servers of whenever where traffic is coming. I need to launch two EC2 server, maximum of 5. Like that, that will show in practical session. And then try to hit the application. Then you can check your application using that path of the here we are attaching the path, right, rules of the load balancer. So we can use that and we can hit that, check the output of application load balancer. Okay, without any delay we can go to set up this like all the things. Okay, first taking my existing application server, so that we need to install some HTTP in that server. I have already installed that. I will show you how we can install that. Let me take that comments. 1 minute. I will add that comments in this documentation also. Okay, see, you can see I just created for testing application. This is my testing application. Just you want to take the like Linux server and use install httpd and start that, and you can add any your message for this. Like you can add directly also using this. You can remove and add greater than of that, then it will like store that index.html. Okay, okay, I'm going to here. Actually this is my AWS server. I'm just refreshing that. Okay, I'm taking my existing bastion server only. I cannot launch again one more. I'm just starting that. We can wait for this server like running. We can wait for the server will start. I have already installed this application in this, I think, previous session. Like I used this Apache, so I have already installed. If you want, you can go through the previous sessions also. I have already installed the HTTP of this Bastion server, so I'm using this same server currently. Like if you want, you can use these comments, then otherwise you can go through the previous video how I can install. You just follow one by one only. Then this is straight easy, there is no any impact of that. Okay, I'm just creating only here path only. After HTML I'm just using one path. Like actually in this server I want to check what previously I use, so that to make it the same I'm connecting here. Okay, let me go to the root. cd slash where www.html. Let me check. Okay, I have added two names here. I'm just adding the same thing. Just want to understanding, I'm adding whatever I'm installing previously. Don't confuse here, you can add any name for this, that is not an issue. Okay, let me check my application is running or not. System ctl status httpd. Okay, my application is active. Let me hit that. Slash Thulasi. Okay, this is great. Let me check one more. See here, my like I'm doing once I just take one server and I install two application of this. Then I'm just routing. I'm using path based routing here in application load balancer, so that I'm using single server. I'm just creating two application in the same server. Like if you want, you can use web server 1 or web server 2. You can create the two servers also. So make it easy for that. I'm just creating single server. I'm just installing two. Like I'm covering the path based routing also today, so that I'm just creating single server. Like I have installed two application, so that then I can route that path based routing, and then I will forward to same target group that I will show you today also. That I will show you today, and then we can easy to understand how we can do. Okay, next step. First step, I have install the below application for testing. I have installed it. Then you can create the existing server in AMI. Then this is very important. You just see my screen. How we can create the AMI? Like AMI means you just taking the backup of whatever you install in this server. You just creating the just image of that this server. Just go to image and template, select that server, go to image and template, create the image, my demo image, select the no reboot. If you are not selecting, your server going to reboot. Okay, make sure you can select the no reboot, then directly you can create the image. This will take some time. I will show you where it is creating that. See, this is my AMI. It is showing pending state. This will take like almost 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, meanwhile we can install remaining. We can go through the remaining step. Create one target group. Go to load balancer. Go to target group. Create target group instance. My target load balancer. I am using 80 application only. Like VPC, you just take a attendance here. Like how we can identify the VPC? Why it is stopping? Okay, it is running. See here, my VPC is I'm using my own VPC. So must and should you need to select your own VPC only. Whatever VPC you are creating your application server, so same VPC you need to select. So it will perform the within availability zone your auto scaling group, so that you need to create your own VPC. Like whatever like I'm not gonna saying own VPC, like wherever you are installing your application server, that VPC only you need to select. Then path is same, then go to next. I'm not attaching any server, so I don't require that. I'm creating the target group directly. Okay, I have created target group, then create the load balancer. I am going to create the load balancer. Create the load balancer. I am going to create application load balancer. My ALB load balancer. Internet facing IP. For here also you need to select your VPC, and you can add availability zones. 2 availability zones I have. I'm selecting that, and you can select your security groups. I have attached my this security group also how you need to identify. You just go to your security group, you need to identify your application server security group, then it will communicating both easy. Then you can select your target group, just now you created that. Remaining everything is same, just create the load balancer. Then go to check, we installed the AMI, right? We created AMI. Go and check that AMI is created or not. Okay, my AMI is available. Okay, fine. AMI also available. Now create the application rules. Okay, first we can go for step by steps only. Where is this load balancer? Okay, this is my load balancer. And listener I have attached. Just click this. Go to use old AMI managing rules. Click on add, insert rules, add the path base. I'm going to path base only, right? Like this is my path and forwarding to my load target group. I'm adding one more. This is one more slash Ramesh. This is the path is correct, right? RAMESH star forwarding to my load balancer. That's it. Rules also I have attached that. Just simple thing, you need to go your load balancer, under the listener and rules click this. There is a AWS has changed that UI. Here you can see, or you can use old manage expression. You just creating old things and it will show, then add it and insert that rules. Okay, that's it. Now we can go auto scaling groups. Step number 6, select the auto scaling and create the auto scaling group and select. Okay, sorry, we missed that step number 1. We can create the launch template. Go to auto scaling, go to launch template, create launch template. My launch template application, select your own AMI. My demo image. Okay, then select your EC2 key pair, you need to select, and select the existing security group. Then launch the template. That's it. Now go to the auto scaling group, create the auto scaling, my UG auto scaling group, launch the template. Like you just select my launch template. Okay, previously you have created, right, your template, my launch template, so I am attaching that. Go to next, select your one VPC and select public and public subnet and public subnet 2. Okay, now create the next. Here you need to attach the existing load balancer. I have, this is my load, right, target group name. You need to attach your target group name. See, be careful here, you need to attach your target group. Okay, you are not attaching your load balancer, you are attaching your target group. Previously I mentioned, right, load balancer is going to target group is forwarding to communicating to our auto scaling group, then auto scaling will launching that. If your traffic is slow, like high range, then it is launching one more server. Okay, then it's fine, everything is good. Touching, I have touched that, then very good. Go to next. Here you can see, here very important, if you are adding 2 3 4, your auto scaling will launch that servers. Like desired capacity 1, minimum 1, maximum I'm just adding 2. If your CPU utilization going to 50% or like below, you just see here, scaling policy, here see instance need scaling target where CPU utilization. You see, if your average CPU 50%, then it is going to automatically after above, it is going to if it is reaching a 50% above, then your EC2 server is launching, sorry, your auto scaling will launching your ET server, EC2 servers, so that your application server, so that it will create the like how like whatever you adding is maximum capacity, those EC2 servers it was trying to creating whenever getting the load. Okay, just remember that this is very important. You just see, specify the size of auto scaling group, change the capacity, you can specify the minimum of maximum capacity or limit. Okay, then going to next, click the next, tags not required, and you just review and launch. We need to wait for until my auto scaling group is provisioned. You just observe one thing, meanwhile go to your EC2 server. Here you need to observe, it will launch automatically one server. Why it is launching? See, this is your I am just stopping the my bastion server. This is not required now, I have already created AMA, right? I am stopping my bastion instance. This is auto scaling is launching by default, I am not launching anything. This is auto scaling is launching. Okay, I'm not launching any manual, right? This auto scaling by default launching. Why it is launching? By default we added result 1, so maximum is 2. Like maximum it will not create maximum whenever see your CPU utilization going to above 50%, in that time only it is launching. I just copying public address, I am checking using this public address is working my application or not. Okay, this is fine. Thulasi is working. Adding Ramesh. Okay, fine. My application is up and running. This server also. Okay, this is my application server is up and running. So now what we can do, we have created load balancer and we have attached the target group also, right? And we have created the rules also. You just see we have created these three rules. Whenever I am using domain name slash Ramesh, it is going to my load balancer, my target group. This target group we have attached in load balancer level, where we have attached. I am going to auto scaling. Here we have attached. I am going this auto scaling. Sorry. Here see launch temple we have, sorry, here we have attached the target group. So whenever trying to reach your domain name slash your this application path, it is connecting your target group is forwarding to auto scaling group. In that time checking the load of that server, if it is going to above 50% of load, then it is launching one more server. We can try now using this domain name slash Thulasi. See, now I am able to see Thulasi is YouTube. I am checking one more application. RAMSS Ramesh. See, this is also working. Okay, now we are achieving our today's topic. Auto scaling group, select the long target group attached, and scaling capacity also we seen 51 desired and 2 maximum, and we hit that, and we are getting output also. This is our motto of today application. Like if you want this load balancer only, you need to attach many your EC2 servers. Like you need to just select for example, I need to attach that load balancer my application server. Just select, go to action, instance, here attach auto scaling group is here, right? Currently this application server is stop. I will show you this thing. Just I'm just showing, I'm not attaching anything. Okay, this is already attached, so that it will not showing. So if you want your application is running one more server, you just click that application and go to action, go to instance setting, attach here your load balancer. Then it will perform your existing auto scaling only. Your launching any new servers or for that. Okay, like remember one thing, whenever your work is completed, you just delete everything. This is very like cost related things, so that once you complete your work, you need to delete. How now we can perform? I just add one more step, then everything will remember, everyone will remember. Once your work is completed, delete the existing setup. Okay, first delete the auto scaling, second delete the launch template, third delete the AMIs, fourth one delete the load balancer, fifth one delete the target group. Okay, this is the way of you need to clean up everything. We can go one by one. I am going to load balancer, click and delete it, use delete and deleting. Okay, now I am going to launch template, delete the template, delete it. Now go to AMIs. I have previously also I am deleting both deregister AMIs. Now I am going to load balancer, delete the load balancer, go to target group, delete the target group. That's it. Now everything is clear. Now go to your EC2, check the instance state. I think your auto scaling now it is going to shut down. Okay, this is how today topic guys. I will push this documentation in my Bitbucket. You just go through and try it now. Try it out your end. Then it will. You just mention any issue in comment section. Then I will try to reply and I try to resolve that. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. We can meet tomorrow. Have a nice day. Good day.